It's a mystery with op shops. You just never know.
Something of a novelty.
And then it got bigger and bigger.
If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair, so Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he? We were trying to soften the image of Barrett Children's Homes and Family Services in the community. We devised a little cameo, I suppose, of Jason and Wozzle. Jason represented the children who were coming into the home. Wozzle became the bear. We had calendars, we had bookmarks, we had car decals, and we had Wozzle's page in the news, which was a weekly page. The opportunity shop was an idea which Max McLean brought forward. He was then on the board. There were 4 reasons. The principal one was to raise money for operational funding for programs. The second one was to give young people in our programs, young teenagers in our programs, the opportunity for work. A third one was to provide low-cost items for people in our care. And the other, of course, was to provide an opportunity for people in the community to donate their pre-loved goods and also to buy. The staff found it really strange. I mean, what? A shop? But they very soon realised that the income was going to be very valuable. The other thing is that it was like a shot in the arm, and I think the organisation was the richer for it. We had to create bins, clothing bins, and we designed them in the shape of a house because we thought that was appropriate. And it was difficult to place the bins. We did find locations for the bins and donations started coming in. So when we started, we had a really good stock, and the next challenge was actually processing the goods.
They're the face of Wozzles to the public.
Lost my job, and somebody said they were looking for volunteers.
I wanted to achieve something with my life and just have a go at something new because I was on my own.
I was looking for something for myself that took me out.
Give me a bit of an outlet and felt that I was achieving something.
It was a way to sort of give back a little bit.
And they just give their all. Then they become a knit family.
I didn't have a clue about an op shop when I first started.
Jan got involved.
She offered her home. She said, I've got a good laundry, so...
Didn't have a job, and so I worked my way into a job with Wozzles.
There was a core of people who were friends.
Well, we just bumbled our way through it.
I don't know how she coped in those early weeks.
Janice sort of led me along.
The group grew outwards.
And then we just sort of got more and more knowledge and got bigger and bigger, yeah.
Which overgrew that private home and then started down in our basement for about nearly 20 years.
Well, when we first came in here, we had to bring so many things in with us. All the washing machines.
They had an old lift there they used to go up and down in, but I would never get in that.
There was a big sink here, okay, there was a big sink. The washing machines and the dryers are all along that wall there.
It was like 3 or 4 separate rooms, you know.
Boxes and bags all over the place.
Folded towels.
Well, I've sorted, I've marked, I've washed, I've scrubbed shoes.
Sorted the jewellery.
Racks down there and racks down there.
This is where it all happened.
There was so much that came in. Sorting table was absolutely frantic.
One minute they're talking to themselves and really excited and whatever. Next minute you hear, you know, this violent scream and you look up and they're all bashing the table and trying to kill something. Spider.
I can remember once we had a lady's dress and it was about like a tent it was huge. And Gail and I both hopped in there.
Yeah, and had lots of laughs and jokes.
It wasn't like work, it was just a really good time.
Everything was presented, you know, to the perfect pitch. The team just did it so well down there.
Wozzles today is now got a big warehouse, 8 staff. There will be 55 volunteers and the volunteers manage the 3 shops. We have our clothing that we have for our Wozzles resale.
Only the best goes to the shops.
Then we have clothing that might be ripped or dirty, and they go off to another organisation which goes off to the third world countries. Just cotton items which go to another organisation to be resold as rags.
Furniture goes out to our front shop at the warehouse.
And then we have our books and magazines which then, if they're not suitable for sale, they get recycled. Nothing's wasted at Wozzles. Our summer period's a busy period.
Finer weather brings people out to clean and to sort out their cupboards, their spring cleaning.
And we have to put a lot into storage, and then winter time it slows down, so then we still have then the storage facilities to pull it out of and sort.
Sometimes it's exciting, sometimes it's terrible.
We got an animal in the bin one day. I don't know if it was a guinea pig or something, a live one.
Someone who put a puppy in the bin.
Was it okay to go to a good home?
I think it did, actually. Yeah.
We've had car body parts, we've had mattresses, we've had old TVs.
Lovely chicken fillets and some chickens that had been left outside the bin in the heat. Yeah, green waste, rocks, bags of leaves.
I mean, we get some good things. Carol got crystal things in the other day and they're worth $100.
I'm always on eBay and Google and the whole works, researching prices.
Everything's priced when they get to the shop, and it saves a lot of arguments with the customers. We get new stock in every day, so it's all nice and clean and fresh and different.
Monday mornings they're always lined up ready to get their bargains.
We've had a lady that picked up a little pair of diamond earrings.
A lot of people buy to sell online.
We have a lot of new things that people put out and they end up in our shop.
It's the brand name things that we sell, and because they're so clean, everything's clean.
People come in and they just walk in not knowing it's an op shop. They don't realise because it's so clean and orderly. In the old days it was, if you couldn't afford something new, you went to the op shop, but you didn't want anyone to know. Nowadays it doesn't matter. You know, if you get something from an op shop, it's like, it's a prize almost, you know.
It's a mystery with op shops. You just never know.
Together there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic.